I'm Julian Rogers, and it's time for the Climate Guardian update on COP28 out of Dubai. Day one, much success. First of all, they agreed on 160 items for their agenda over the next 2 weeks. But most importantly, yesterday, pledges of support for the Loss and Damage Fund. That really was the best news of the day on day one.
My partners, the next 2 weeks will not be easy. Let's remember, our task is not only about negotiating text or putting words on paper. It is about improving lives. It is about people. From the students I met in Bangladesh to the young entrepreneurs I saw in Nairobi, to indigenous communities I visited in the Amazon basin. All of us want and need the same things: clean air, clean water, healthy food, economies, and opportunities for ourselves and our families. And of course, we want a safe and a secure future. Is that too much to ask? Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, my friends and my partners, we all made a choice to be here at this time. We understand the gravity of the situation, and I know that we all respect the science. Today, we need to follow through. Take that new road, and let's bring everyone on board with us. If we want to accelerate progress across the climate agenda, we must apply a positive can-do vision to get a GST decision with the highest ambition. We must translate the negotiated outcomes into real results in the real world. And we must use the next 2 weeks wisely. Take a no-nonsense approach with no delays. Let's restore faith in multilateralism. Let's bring back the lost trust in multilateralism. And let's deliver some good news to the world that really needs it today. And friends, I'll be right there, at your side, every step of the way. I will roll up my own sleeves alongside you. Let's rise above our differences to make the difference for future generations. Right now, here in the United Arab Emirates, I'm calling you all to unite, to act, and to deliver. I thank you.
And the response from the delegates was a resounding support for the Loss and Damage Fund, pledges of nearly $500 million. That news reached Bridgetown, Barbados, where that country was celebrating its 57th year of independence and second year as a parliamentary republic.
Today, at this ceremony, word has come from the UAE that the world's nations have finally not only settled on the Loss and Damage Fund, but the capitalization of it has started this morning in earnest. And we thank the people of Barbados for playing the role that we have played in ensuring that this most essential item of justice can help level the playing field for those of us who have become victims of the climate crisis.
Barbados Prime Minister, known for her strident calls for support for action to deal with climate change. And the most important element that she's been pushing now for some time has been the establishment of the Loss and Damage Fund. In fact, she's not the first. It's taken them 30 years to reach this point. But what does that all mean? First of all, the COP president appointed Diane Black-Lane of Antigua, their chief climate negotiator, to head up an operational committee of stakeholders. And there's much more. As we learned from the UAE's climate ambassador.
The city that we're working on, this is something that's never been done before. This is fundamentally new, and it fundamentally needed an agile approach, something that can grow over time, something that can receive funds from a broad variety of sources, and something that fundamentally works towards recovering development losses while supporting countries in also anticipating losses to come, right? So it's both the rapid and the slow onset. It's economic and non-economic losses, such as loss of culture, which is not necessarily something you can quantify.
We should point out that Antigua and Barbuda will be hosting the Alliance of Small Island Developing States in May of 2024. What does this all mean for us in the Caribbean? Well, the call has come from a Grenadian. He is the United Nations climate chief. We're talking about Simon Shield.
The whole world knows who's here. They will hold us to account on what we do or do not do. As Yoda would say, do or do not. There is no try. Yes, this is the biggest COP yet, but attending a COP does not tick the climate box for the year. The badges around your necks make you responsible for delivering climate action here and at home.
And so we've all got a commitment urged on by Simon Shield, Grenada. And let me tell you that we're made a commitment as well to continue to bring you up to date with the latest and the analysis of COP28. I'm Julian Rogers for Climate Guardian.